Hello everyone, Gigabyte here with another tech video. So this is a unusual occurrence, but unfortunately Wifey's build has broken down. Now it won't turn on. It just doesn't want to do it. I've done the testing with it. I can't get it to boot. It literally just turns on all the lights and then shuts down. So what we are going to do is we are going to see about fully replacing it. We've been thinking about replacing it for a while, and that's why we got this case. Now it has missing a few parts. It's been a recovered case, but we've got a new Silverstone P15, well, not a new one, but a Silverstone P15. I don't know if it's the S model or not, but we have reclaimed this one. We were able to find some screws that will be able to fit with some washers and rubber. I would like to find some proper screws if anyone knows how to get some. It would be lovely to know. But yeah, now we're going to start working on taking this apart. I've already done a few things because I had to open the side, test to see if we can get it to boot, and it just won't work. So we're going to take it down. Maybe in a later video we'll see if we can get the components working again. And yeah, we'll see what happens. So here we go. Alright guys, we got some more light on the situation. I'll get that in there. And as you can see, everything seems to be fairly good. So doesn't look to be any damage that I can see, but we won't be able to know until we get this out of here. So we're going to start by getting the GPU out, and then we'll start everything else. Alright, let's go.
Much later.
Okay guys, it's a couple of days later. Unfortunately, I had quite a lot of other things to do. I've been fixing this up, and what I've got now is I've got the GPU out. Good old Sapphire. So the GPU's out, and I'll put it in its bag to preserve it because we want to keep this. And we will give it a clean. And so what we're doing now is essentially just taking it apart bit by bit, and we'll tear it down, put it in a box, and make sure every part's nice and clean and secure. So we'll clean off all the parts, and yeah, just take it down, and then eventually put it on a test bed. So we're going to put her new parts on a test bed, make sure they work. And yeah, so guys, stick around while we just start tearing the machine apart. Alright guys, as I see, I've still got the computer upright. I'm still going through, pulling out cables, making sure I can take whatever cables I can off of this. It is a bit more difficult, as when we wired it up, we made sure that everything was nice in this case. We can't hide the wirings in the Antec 900, because it just doesn't have the cabling in the back. And when they built it, it wasn't really a concern. Until now, when it are aesthetics and all that, and we like looking at pretty components in the case. Yeah, we like to hide the wires now. But what we're doing now is we're just sorting out, rescuing whatever we can. We've got the drive bays free, so now hopefully we can just slide these out like so. That's one Antec 900 drive bay. I've got another one to rescue, and then we've got the fan in it and the other components. So we just got to make sure that the fan cabling is all pulled through. Now we can actually move it forward a bit, and it'll give us more access. We can disconnect this tight and completely remove it. Back to remove the motherboard. Now we've moved mostly all the cabling out of the way. We may leave the DVD drive in there because the person that might reuse this one next may require it. What I'm going to do put our parts in there. Now, I did have a spare container somewhere. I will go find one. Yes, I see it. I'll tip all these screws that come from the machine into that parts tray. Also, guys, like, if you need parts trays, it's old yogurt lids. Easy parts trays. So I don't see any problems on the board, no. I don't even see dust. Well, there's a bit of pitting and wear, but nothing that construes as just fallen to bits. What probably might have happened is the dust might have gotten between the board and the case. But we'll continue taking this down. We'll have a much more in-depth look into what's happened. Alright. I think that's all the screws. Alright, so I've had to loosen off the retention screws for the water cooler with handy dandy ratchet. Now, I may have to do this on the new one, so I may even take this out. We'll get rid of them. Swap it over to one of these. Okay, let me undo these. There we go. I'll find our bag of screws for water cooling. And guys, you may hear... Alright, now you may hear Bubba in the background. That is completely normal while we lift this out of there. Alright, we'll have a bit of a closer inspection. I don't see any damage. I mean, where the screws are, there's a little bit of scraping. Tiny little bit of dust. Nothing too superficial. Let's have a look at the back. We'll be taking off. There's a little bit of residue down the bottom there. But other than that, nothing. Talk about odd, guys. So we're taking it off. We'll pack it away. And yeah, close this back up, put this part in a little tin, close it up, and continue on with building the new machine.